You are now listening to Candid Discussions, live on Ripped Radio. Candid Discussions serves you up with the best place to be to discuss love, dating, relationships, and all the obstacles that come with them. Sit back and listen to Candid and Unrestricted D on Candid Discussions.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Kandid Discussions. I'm Candy.
I'm Unrestricted D.
And we have two special guests today, Thumper and Charlie. I don't know what you want us to call you today.
How y'all doing? I'm Thumper.
Okay. Today. And who are you today?
How y'all doing? I'm Charlie.
Okay.
We're Radio After
I had
Dark.
to match that. Come on now.
I know, right? All right. So if you don't know, this show, Candid Discussion, is an online radio show where my husband and myself get together with mostly Thumper and Charlie.
Seriously.
To discuss things that are tied into relationships, friendships, kinship, some type of ship, interpersonal skills, all kinds of those things that deal with you and other people. Anything I miss?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Covered it well as always.
So my husband will tell you what tonight's topic is.
All right. So tonight's topic is, are you undateable? This came up in a conversation amongst friends, and I just said I had to run with it. So with that topic being discussed, I want to add something, but I don't want to put them out there. So I'm just going to assume the logistics of it, that it came up because in our group we have several people that's in situationships, relationships, hookups, meetups, greetups, kinships, meetups, a little bit of everything. So we tend to talk
freely,
super freely, and we get to understand
Yep. No judgment.
different perspective of how people deal with things. And we get, is it safe to say, opinions, or I don't know. What can we say? Insight. Yes, that's a good word. Mm-hmm. Insight from others within the group that actually may know us more than other people do. So this came up. And a couple of people in our group spoke upon it. Some stayed quiet about it. I myself is still confused about it because I have a different definition of dating, and me and Charlie has discussed this before or here on Candid Discussion. Thumper, did we ever discuss dating with you as well?
I don't think so.
I think it came up one show Thumper was here. But
Probably.
But he was there on the meetup show.
Yeah,
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah. So, we my definition of dating is you just going out with several people of dating. That's my definition.
Yeah. And my definition is when you and somebody are going out on dates consistently together. So when I say I'm dating Thumper, that means Thumper and I are going on dates and we're doing it consistently. We might even be in a relationship.
Mm.
That's what I call dating. Okay.
Well, for me, dating is two people who made a decision with the intent to pursue something further.
Okay. Thumper?
I think I think I would be doing a disservice to the definition by defining it, because it's like dating is multifaceted. It encompasses so many things. I can't pinpoint one thing that is definitive of dating or a date.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. You threw us off for a little while.
Okay.
But that's why we love Thumper so much. Because
yes, you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yes.
They be thinking I'm ratchet, but I'm really not.
Thumper's like Play-Doh. Don't know what to do with them sometimes.
Right. You just play with them.
You don't know. Do you make a ball? Do you make a square? Triangle.
The thing you throw against the wall.
What you would not do is keep
you
them in
twirl
one
it?
little thing.
Man, I hate you.
All right, so if you want to give any insight throughout the show, our number is 301-232-5700. Once again, the number is 301-232-5700. Candy?
I was, this is for later. I was just looking over the numbers that we did a poll on my page about what sign is most undateable, but I'll go over that later, unless you want to start off with that.
No.
Okay, go ahead. All right.
So, do y'all want to discuss how did it come about? The title?
I think wasn't the conversation dealing with it stemmed from like the conversation that we had dealing with hookups and what do you consider actually the conversation started from what do you consider a date and what do you get from dates, and then a question was begged that same night, what do you consider a hookup? But we never took it seriously until I think people in our circle had that conversation.
Yeah.
So we never actually like talked about it, but we brought it up, and I think at that point we had to reconvene because people were lit and people were just saying everything. So I think Candy was the one who posted the question first on Facebook, and then we all jumped on it, and we were just like, all right.
Sure.
Yeah, I think when we were in our mini discussions, I think I kind of sat back and I asked the question, am I undateable?
Okay.
He didn't want to say it.
I didn't want to say it, but Charlie said it.
I know. And so you were being kind. He didn't want to say it. So it was just like maybe a self-reflection of, because I was just saying to myself, I am so busy. I got so many things to do. And I was like, you know what? Does that make me undateable? I mean, because when people looking at me, they're thinking I'm doing so much and everything. And I do a lot, but I do have time. So so that's why it came about. So I think that's where it all started, of me asking that question.
And one of our other friends asked, were you being too picky or were you...
Right.
I forgot the other part. Were you being too picky or you just really didn't have time? I think that's...
Yes, and that's what it came... Yeah, was it being picky. And I was thinking, I was saying it was probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Me being picky and me just not having time.
Okay. So, I went over... Well, I guess I can't say all my stuff that I... But, I don't know if I could ask you... So, did you feel like at one time you was undateable, Candy?
No, never.
Okay.
I mean, I've never not. How would I put it? I have never not been dating someone. I'm not talking about the sexual part, but there's never been a point in my life from the time I was 16 until I was 40 that there wasn't a man that I was going out on dates with or were in a relationship with.
Thumper,
What was the question?
Have you ever considered yourself undateable?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone with so confidence like yourself?
I wouldn't say it was...
No, I mean, because sometimes when your confidence...
But it wasn't, so me feeling like I'm undateable has nothing to do with anybody else or confidence.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with them. There was a point in my life where, like, specifically after college, here I am, I graduated from one of the top universities. I felt like the world was going to be in my hands because I graduated with honors and all that stuff, and like people were going to be trying to get at me and stuff and all that. But there was a point where for I think it was 2 years I didn't have a job, I had no income, I had no car, like I had nothing. So reflecting internally, I felt like I wasn't dateable. Anytime somebody approached me, you're cute, you're handsome, you fine, whatever the situation, I was like, I can't do this because I'm not dateable right now. Like, I can't give you anything. I can't do anything for you. So it wasn't their opinion about it. It was always how I felt about myself. Like, Yeah.
Right, and that was really like, what can I offer? What can I offer? I mean, time is one thing, because for me, my love language is quality time. And so if I can't offer quality time, then how am I going to be dating someone, asking them to give me quality time? So that's when I said it had nothing to do with confidence. It had nothing to do with how people feel about me or anything like that. It was more for myself. You know, what can I offer to someone else? And so that's what I was self-reflecting.
You?
I've been in situations where I knew I couldn't offer nobody anything, but I still was dating. I'm gonna be honest.
That too.
I don't feel like that's the honest answer.
No, it is.
You've never felt one time in your 46.
Stop playing with me, boy.
40,
But you know what? I've never felt undateable, but I did feel unlovable. Like nobody will ever really love me. I never find someone I love. I can find people to date, but
I think in today's society, a lot of stuff is microwavable. Like it's easy. It's come in, come out.
Right.
Like you're done. And a lot of people don't look for the longevity, especially with people within our age frame, because we are relatively young and we have a whole lot of life left to live. God willing, life lasts.
Right.
But when you don't, a lot of times in this generation, people don't look for seriousness until you can prove that you can be serious. A lot of times people just want to have fun. Just want to go out and explore. But if this person is always paying for the date, or I'm always paying for the date, and then you can't do anything or you can't provide anything, it would make you feel like you're undateable, because if the time ever occurred where that person needed me to do something and I can't do it, how would they respond? How would they react? And that's a real thing, because a lot of times you're self-conscious about how you should approach situations like that.
Yep.
agree.
I never. Because I'm being serious. Because I don't really. I mean, being undateable has to do with finances. You think?
No,
not all the time. Like I said, it had nothing to do with finances for me. It was more about time. What time effort can I put in to a situation?
Well, let me say this, not like on your perspective,
I think that's
but
mostly
like
for men.
I can see that, because I think men
Broke or not,
will take a woman that doesn't have really a lot of money.
Right.
Versus a woman take a guy.
True,
that doesn't
I
have
think
a lot
so.
of money. So
if I'm broke, I'm not taking a broke man, but
So one thing
a broke man will take me.
one thing that I reflect on is not using them as an example, but kind of using the finances to kind of sort of gear the trajectory of the conversation. I'm pretty sure that Stedman pays for Oprah when they go out on dates and stuff like that. Oprah doesn't need it. We all know she's a multi-billionaire. She doesn't need it. But considering the level of their financial characters, she would never go hungry, like you said. She doesn't need him to pay, but I'm pretty sure he does. And the minute that he didn't, I'm pretty sure Oprah would be like, you know, what's going on?
Right.
I don't know if that's the right mind frame, if I'm thinking immaturely, but I feel like that's a thought process that a lot of people have. You can do for yourself, but if I can do for someone who can do for themselves, then that will make me more dateable.
Yeah, I think for men and women, it probably looks differently, because men probably do look at finances more so than women. They're looking how can I provide for this person? How can I be able to wine and dine them? How can I be able to take them out on proper dates if that's their intent? So I think that's from a man's perspective. From a woman's perspective, especially mine, it's more of what can I offer other than sex. So
I mean, men think the same.
No,
we figured we laid a good pipe. Everything else was just.
I'm sure.
disappear.
I'm sure that's it. But still, you need a lead in.
But he got that good.
But you need a lead in, because you don't get that yet. So you need something to lead into it.
Back in the day,
You're not walking down the street slinging it, and then they're jumping on top, and you're like, okay, this is my lead in right here.
Yeah.
No, you actually have to bring something.
A quick sidebar: you could have a one night stand, get married, and be happy for the rest of your life, and then date someone for 6 months, and it doesn't lead
True.
anywhere.
It's true. I'm saying you need a lead in. And so
agree.
that's where you have finances. You're like, you already said it. What can I be able to take this personal date? Just for you to even get to that one night stand, you had to have a house. You had to have a place to take them. You had to have either money to take them to wherever that was. So you have to have something. And so from the man's, that's what I'm saying. I'm thinking from the man's perspective, that's what it is. But for women, we're not thinking that, okay, I need to have some money to do this.
Yeah, not ever.
It's that wasn't the thing. It's just more now. What else can I offer? What else can I give?
Yeah.
And so that's how I was self-assessing myself. What can I offer? What can I give? Time is usually not my thing. So I was like, well, then maybe I feel like I'm undateable because I can't offer time.
So you're pretty much saying give me a percentage. So you're saying time is probably your 70% biggest problem?
Yeah, I would put it high up there, 70%, 70-80%. However, if I do meet someone who can occupy time, then that is no longer a factor because everything else will go away.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know.
Are we giving time to things or people that we know are not dateable, but they can still give you their time? I can't do nothing for you, but I can come over at 8:00. I ain't got no job, but...
So, good question. So, in my self-assessment, money is not a factor. Money is not the thing that will attract me. Money, I don't have a type. I don't have a specific person that I'm looking for. I don't have any of that. So if you're able to attract me in whatever kind of ways that you can attract me, and you can have a great conversation. And let's say you don't have all the money or whatever to do everything, but if we're having great conversations, I'm more intrigued by people. I love people, so I'm intrigued by people. So your story, I want to hear your story. I want to know more about you. So that money is not an issue or a factor into anything.
I don't know how I feel about this, but I kind of agree with Charlie. Like, I never really faced anybody. I know. and I'm not even drunk. I've been drinking today. But no. I agree with Charlie because I kind of like to base people off of who they are.
Yep, absolutely.
So for me, it's different because I consider myself to be mildly successful. I think I have a little bit of money in the bank. I think I can provide for myself. I mean, I pay for my bills. So for me to consider you somebody that I'm dating, you have to at least match my energy. Like, you have to at least, because I'm not going back. I'm not retracting back to something. Like, I'll help you. I'll encourage you, and I want better for you because you want better for yourself. But if you don't want better for yourself, if you're not doing the things that you need to make yourself better, that makes you undateable to me.
But I don't know that information up front. So I have to get to know that person to understand that if you're not meeting my level of whatever that is.
I could smell you and I already know it's not going to work.
Well, I mean, but I agree on matching energy. I'm putting forth, that's why I said, if I'm matching your energy, if you putting out that energy and I would match your energy. If you putting out less energy, I'm not going to stop my, giving time to what I'm giving right now to someone who's not matching that energy. So
let's say if you say time is a big thing with you. Mm-hmm. Let's say they are a talker and not a texter. You tend to be what, a texter or a talker?
I'm a talker.
Okay, so let's say if they know that you're busy and they text you a lot, is that a turn on or turn off?
No, that's fine.
As long as he's showing you some form of attention and trying to engage.
Quality time. That's quality time.
Okay.
Like, don't hit me up with good morning and then that's it. No follow up, no anything. And I send you back maybe 3 lines and you're like, okay, what does that mean?
Man, you must be dating Dwayne.
What does that mean? I don't know.
Like, I send you a 15-page paragraph. Okay.
It's either you want me to respond back saying I seen it or me not respond back. You already get on me about driving and texting, so,
Because you're always driving?
Yes.
And texting.
Always.
My problem is I'm too analytical. So if I don't want to assume anything about your text. I don't want to assume anything. I don't want to go into any assumption. I want you to be as clear and concise as possible because I don't want to assume anything.
Okay.
You know, my mind would just go a mile a minute of what I think maybe what that text meant.
I can understand that. And then you kind of want to always have clear communication when you're dealing with any type of dealings with a person.
Absolutely, especially if you're trying to get to know someone.
Even when you know them.
True.
I feel like they're shooting in the studio today.
I didn't shoot at you.
I feel like someone's shooting.
Nope.
I don't know.
A lot of friendly gunfire around here.
I don't know.
So, I have one document that says signs you're the undateable girl and how to fix it.
Wow.
All right.
Lord.
So Charlie, since you felt like you were undateable to a certain extent, you tell me if you agree or disagree with this.
Okay.
Number one, you seem to find fault with every guy you go out with.
False.
All right.
Oh God.
Wait, first of all,
Can we go to
Young Charlie, you made up a whole fault.
I was like, okay.
Okay.
do I?
Girl, can you believe you tried to open my door?
That's a lie. That's a lie.
I can open my own door.
Y'all know how I feel about open doors.
But you know, I could open my own door.
No, that's false.
trying to
Because
say?
y'all,
Weak.
no, wait, don't put that lie out there. Because y'all know how I feel about my doors. What did you
Trying to
say?
say
Trying to say I'm weak.
That is not me. I like my doors to
Y'all
be
better
open.
open Charlie doors.
We
All right.
actually just had this conversation.
Exactly, and I said
That's why I brought
that.
it up. That's why
Remember,
I
I
brought it
said if you didn't open my door for me, that was like a
I
done
didn't even have a
deal.
rebuttal 'cause I was like, oh, okay, I get what she's saying. Okay.
up. Number two, you may be super emotional and reveal way too much way too soon.
No, y'all know that's
That
false.
ain't Charlie.
Like a bolt.
Yeah, no.
Number three, Candy.
You love single life to a fault and don't want anything to get in the way of that.
You like your freedom.
I do and I don't.
It's always like that. I get you.
No, I'm a Libra through and through. We are a coupling. We were one of the only couplers. We like to be coupled off. So I may look like I'm really enjoying myself, but no, that's not natural for me.
You want to be able to go hunting, but you know you want to be able
No,
to go
not
hunting
really.
not hunting for
She
a
wants to
man,
go
but I'm
hunting,
just
but
saying
she doesn't want to.
She want to be the freedom.
House. To cook it. I get it.
They're all
Candy.
lies.
Number four.
Number 4, you're a boss career woman who makes work her top priority. I'm not going to say work,
I
but
do.
you
I
do
do.
make something your top priority.
I do.
All right. Number five.
You have zero patience for bullshit. Yep, that's
Yep,
Charlie.
Yep. I do. I
You
do.
say true?
My
Say true.
True. True.
Last but not least, number six.
Oh my God, y'all gonna find me undateable.
Oh. You are waiting for the perfect guy because you think so many are imperfect.
No, that's not true.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. There's one more.
Oh gosh.
Number 7. You're terrified and hold yourself back.
True.
Okay. I should have checked off which one Charlie said. I'll go back and look at the
Well,
tape.
we
later.
got to check off the one she don't even agree with because we know that's true.
Okay. You know, if 3 people are saying it may be true. 3 out of the 4 people in this room. You know.
Look, you want to go through anything else?
So what does that make me dateable? Oh.
I mean, you was 50-50.
I think it was.
Oh, we had the same thing. Damn it.
But yeah.
They're the same one. All right, so I found one. It says, "Are you undateable? 8 telltale signs." So I guess it's for all signs. So you don't think you're undateable. You might be, but you don't think so. You think you are dateable.
Well, let's see based off of these questions.
All
Or
right, so
these-
you're on Charlie. And unrestricted.
I used to date.
But now you don't. All
Don't
right.
say that.
Okay. You're a horrible roommate.
No,
Yes,
no.
I think I'm a horrible roommate.
I'm a good roommate.
Facts.
But I do keep my shit to my side of the room. But it don't come on my side of the room. But
Yeah, that's false for me.
Yeah, I think I'm very considerate. I'm
very clean. I'm the type of person that I'll clean up after you. Not because I have to, just I enjoy cleaning. Like
Right.
I enjoy folding clothes and stuff like that. So like that.
I know folding clothes is like therapeutic.
I agree.
It's
It
very
is.
therapeutic.
Wind down time. I agree.
Yeah.
all right, number 2. You delay asking someone out.
No.
Charlie?
Oh, true.
So if you got interest in them, you hesitate of throwing the fact that you have interest in them? I don't know.
I am not assertive. I am not assertive in that area.
Oh, in that area. Okay.
I am not assertive in that
Neither
area.
am I.
If I'm attracted to someone, I am the least assertive to that person because I don't know what it is. I am not assertive to people I'm attracted to.
I understand. I won't ask a guy.
I would not ask a guy.
I would never ask a guy out.
It would have to be a mutual party to kind of introduce me to the individual. Because I don't just walk up to girl. I've never been the one to kind of like, hey, blah, 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 blah. It had to be a mutual.
I let him slide in my DM.
Is that true?
I don't. I no. I have to vehemently disagree with that. If I like you, yo, we're going out. If you don't want to go, just say that. But I'm gonna ask you out. Like the worst, because for me, like I already feel secure in myself. If you say no, I'm gonna just be like, where your friend at? I don't have no problem asking anybody out. Like I really don't. Either you're gonna say yes or you're gonna say no.
So you have no problems with the rejection?
No, I reject myself all the time. I'm like, you can't get that. You can't do that. You can't. No,
Okay.
Okay. You are too picky.
Charlie,
I am.
admitted already.
I am.
I'm too picky,
I am picky.
and it's kind of not fair.
Number 4. Y'all better say yes to this one. Both for y'all.
We shall see.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Number 4. You're rude to waiters. They probably think we made this up just for them or some shit.
Wait.
It's on the paper. It's on the paper.
Wait.
I would just like to retract back to real briefly. When we was at that restaurant a couple weeks ago, and that waiter was rude to us for 3 hours, and I didn't say anything.
It was on your best
at all.
behavior. I'll give you that. You definitely
I waited 3 hours for my food, didn't get it, and then you brought me the check 5 minutes after I got my food that was already cold and dirty. That's when I got rude. That's the type of person I am. I'm not rude to waiters because I know, like, you know.
You're just rude to bartenders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not rude.
Uh-oh.
I demand customer service.
True.
I love it.
All right, number 5. You brag too much on Facebook.
No.
Where you get these from? Number 6. You lied to the delivery guy.
I don't know
Who? Say what?
Delivery guy. You
It
lied
says,
to the
have
delivery
you
guy.
ever
Shouted
shouted
fools here to no one.
Nah, that doesn't
Before.
apply.
Yeah, that's a dumb. I don't even know what that is.
I
That's
can't
stupid.
relate.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'm going to have to.
You own non-complimentary animals? What? Everyone has heard of the cat lady stereotype, but
I don't know
talked
animals.
about cat bird lady.
I have no animals.
Okay, you a hoarder?
No.
Y'all been in my house?
I ain't have been in your room.
You can. There's nothing in there.
Hey.
It's a bed in the red light.
Oh,
It's the same- I
that's
thought
the
it was the
same one.
same one. I have the potential to be a hoarder, so I just throw stuff out automatically. I force myself throwing things away.
Yeah. She did good about a month ago.
I still got my
Told me she
husband.
had shorts when she was, 17?
What?
Some shorts that you said
Does
you
that
didn't
make
want
you
to
a
throw away?
hoarder?
No,
Just
I
because you have something that you had
Amongst
for
all the rest of the stuff that she don't want to
Well,
emotionally and physically give away.
So
I have emotional attachments to things,
Right?
but I'm not a hoarder. There are some things that I deem as valuable to me that I may keep.
We know what they mean. Like,
Right.
let's go through your bins in the basement.
And you will see
That's fine.
First, I want to find a little black book.
that's actually obvious.
Where?
It's out more than you think it is. All right.
What?
10 ways you're making yourself undateable. All right? So there's 10 ways. Number 1, hiding your intelligence. Do you all feel like...
Actually, no, that's not true, because the moment that I start dealing with somebody, I'm coming off the rip letting you know I'm educated. Because there's a time to be ratchet. There's a time to be like, you know, clubsy. There's a time to be drinky. But if you know off rip that I'm somebody that's intelligent, you're not gonna like try me. You're not gonna play with my smarts. So I lead off letting you know, like, yeah, I'm educated. Don't try me.
So you never dumb down your intelligence, what you're saying?
Hell no, not for hell.
I don't dumb down my intelligence, but I do not put it on display. I don't want to use onion because I don't stink, but you know, I'm layered, multifaceted. You have to peel to find new stuff.
Side note, Tina said you're ratchet all the time. Stop it. Tina said you're ratchet all the time. Stop it.
Who's Tina?
And it begins.
Right.
She's not here to defend herself.
She's about to call in.
I know. Tina, call in, please.
301-232-5700.
Tina.
All right, number 2. Being too basic.
I'm basic.
What does that even mean?
Nobody likes the term basic bitch, but if you don't have anything that actually makes you stand out from the crowd, that's how you'll be portraying yourself.
So I
guess like plain Jane.
I don't think you're basic.
No.
I think that you have a lot of things that a lot of people don't have. Like, from what I know about you, you're concerned about your coin, like where you are living, your marriage. A lot of people can't relate. So, like, there's levels to being basic, but I don't think you're basic.
And skating.
Right.
Yeah.
She don't care about them 3 things.
Actually,
Her money.
ain't nobody
skating.
coming to support me on skating, but you will come, right?
We will. Yeah, we will.
March 14th and 13th.
I'm going to be out of town.
Actually, I am going to be out of town that weekend.
That's my mother's birthday. All right, so look. Number 3, the best dating / Oh, I thought she answered.
Are you basic?
No, she said she wasn't basic.
Yeah, she said she wasn't.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Number 3, the best dating / relationship advice on the web. What? I don't know about that one. I'm gonna skip that one. Go ahead, number 4.
I gotta make it 4. All right. Number 4, monopolizing the conversation.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Monopoly.
I know. Please don't bring up Monopoly.
Right.
No, actually, when I'm dating, actually listen more.
Damn, I should have dated Charlotte so she could finally see my point of views and stuff in life.
No.
All right, number 5.
Lying.
If you meet a guy or girl online by using a picture of yourself from 7 years ago, don't expect to get a call back.
Nope. What you see is what you get. Any picture you see of me, it's my current. No filters, no makeup, just nothing. That's what you see is what you get on.
All right, number 6, mean girl attitude.
What is that?
Says you. Let me see.
That was rhetorical.
Say something about Charlie. But
I think mean girl attitude, from what I have experienced, is you're playing hard to get. You know you want me. You know we like each other. You know we feel each other vibe. But you got to put on this facade as though you're unreachable, you're untouchable, when the whole time you want me to reach you, the whole time you want me to touch you. Like, just...
So this is not flirting, because...
No, that's not what it says.
Well, this one says, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all, meaning that you pretty much, taking jabs at people?
Oh, no. Yeah,
That's not
you know that's not my lifestyle.
It's kind of mine a little bit.
This is definitely you right here, number 7.
It's that road. It's Petty Wop.
Number 7, Candy.
Being just way, way too loud. Loud girls have a lot of personality.
Being just way.
What's 8?
Way too loud.
What's number 8?
Oh, you saying this is Thumper?
I don't think I'm
saying
loud.
Thumper's loud.
Oh, I thought you were saying me. I'm like, I'm not.
I laugh loud, but I'm not loud.
I mean, I'm loud, but
I'm joking.
I'm not.
You're good, job. You're
I
good
mean-
loud. You're not a hey, look at me attention type of loud. You're just.
It's not unbearable. Otherwise, I wouldn't be hearing the presence of you lovely people.
That's because my train wreck Coach.
Can we?
Tina couldn't come tonight, so we said, "Come on,
Who
Thumper."
is Tina? People keep mentioning her.
Tina, call in.
No.
Call in, Tina.
Call in, Tina.
Anybody but Tina.
301-232-5700. All right.
All right, number 8. Let's skip.
That's you?
No,
That's
you?
It's saying being a chain smoker.
Nah,
I'm a
None of
chain
us smoker.
I'm not a
Oh
smoker.
yeah, I forgot.
That's what I said.
Not weed. I'm sorry. Not people. Not weed. I don't smoke the weed.
You walk out
You don't
with
smoke
drug
the
test
weed.
right around your car.
I smoke a
I forgot you do
smoke.
smoke. I was thinking about me and Charlie. All right, number 9.
Talking about your exes.
Oh, heck no.
I'm guilty of that.
So no, I do that. So because I think serious moment. So me and my ex were together for maybe give or take 5 years, and anytime that I'm seriously dealing with somebody, I let them know that my ex is still a really good friend. We're still heavily involved in each other's lives. Like, I don't see what the problem with it. I don't understand the problem with that.
No, when you said talking about it, that means you're constantly talking about it. You're bringing them up in conversations that didn't need to be. Look, the sky is blue. Oh, I remember when we was watching the sky at certain day, at certain time.
Yeah.
No, that's. I think that's what they meant.
Why you gotta cook the eggs like that? When I was with ex, they used to make it this way and
Exactly. And more like comparing.
Why are they cooking for you?
Out of here and die.
Sometimes talking about exes can kind of give you
It's
a
annoying.
Yeah.
bonus of what not to do. Or to do.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
So, for instance,
No.
if
You don't need
your
to talk about your ex to tell them that.
Okay. Next.
Go ahead.
No, you sure?
Huh?
If your ex was one to make sure you was always got home safe at night, right? And you, depending on the timing that you would tell a person, if you say, well, Johnny used to always make sure, I got home all the time. Your man might take consideration like, well, damn, I don't ever check on her when she got home. Who's just interrupting my call? Sorry.
Hello?
Hi, Candid Discussions.
Yay!
Who's on the call?
Tina, hey!
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You doing
How are
good?
you guys?
Oh, we're doing wonderful. So, is it safe to ask who this is?
This is Tina.
Oh, someone said they didn't know who Tina was. That's why we had to ask who it was.
Y'all ain't right. What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
Hey, lady.
First of all,
Tina.
I just want to say Thumper is lying. He's a chain smoker. He lied about his degree, and he's undateable.
Tina is on. For the people that don't know the inside joke, Tina is one of our closest friends within the circle too, and she her and Thumper goes at it all the time. And this is
No, we used to date. I know his true colors.
Yeah, we used to date.
we all joke and we laugh. Tina, have you ever felt like you were undateable?
Yes, when I was younger, I did. I felt like what I wanted was unrealistic with the age group that I was dating. But I feel like now that I'm older, I have a child, and, kind of more settled, I'm more realistic with my standards.
So are you picky or you are kind of go with the flow type of woman?
Go with the flow. I'm not picky. I feel like as long as the guy looks decent and he's about me and all about me, then I feel like we'll go a long way. Whereas in the past, like, I want you to have money, want you to drive a certain kind of car, want you to have a certain kind of job. I feel like I'm just kind of past that stage.
Okay.
I think when you get older, sometimes your standards change.
They definitely change.
They
I
do.
agree. I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So would you still date Thumper, or you above him now?
Tell us above
I'm
me,
about
sis.
now. I got tired of that cigarette
I mean,
smoke.
she would. Yeah, get off the line.
She said what she said.
But I was listening in, and I don't think Charlie is being picky. I just feel like once you meet that certain kind of guy, you would know. Like, I know you're busy, you got multiple jobs, you got kids, and I think when you meet a guy that's going to hold your interest, you would know.
See,
You would
and
stop everything.
I agree. That's exactly what I said. Thank you, Tina. See, she knows me.
Yeah.
Don't you?
When you find that one, you just know.
Don't you work with Charlie?
but wait. So based off of
Good coworkers.
based off of what you just said, Tina, that's her name, right? Tina. So based off of what you said, so when you're dating somebody, and let's say that y'all were dating 7-8 months and it was successful, blah blah blah, but then things just didn't work out in the end. And this was the
why wouldn't they work out?
Hold on one second, I wasn't done with the question. So like,
I'm sorry.
You're done. Like you're dealing with somebody in that capacity. If it didn't work out, it just didn't work out. Do you hold the next person that you're dating to those same standards because the person that you were dating previously, like, really showed you everything that they want, like showed you everything that you wanted and stuff like that, and because you know you can get it based off of the person that you dated previously compared to this person? Because I think everybody does that. I think everybody does that. If
what I'll do with the new person is I'll have that conversation and be like, this is what I've been through, and I'm not trying to go back. So if you're trying to play these games, or if we go out on dates and you can't afford it, or you know I like to hang out with my friends and you're not with it, like, you just got to have that conversation in the beginning what you want. But I don't bring past situations to the future, to the present.
I feel like past is the past. But I feel like past relationships give you a standard. It gives you a bar. Because if you date somebody that literally treats you like the queen that you allege that you are, if you are treated with the utmost respect, you get everything that you want, and then you have somebody come after that.
Why would you leave them? If they gave you everything, why would you leave them?
It's just an example. It just didn't work out.
Okay. Right. Well, for me, I can't look behind me. I'm only looking forward. So if I spend time in what was, then I'm no longer giving the person who is in front of me my undivided attention, because I'm still focusing on what was behind me.
Right. So you're not ready to move forward.
Right. So I have to move on. To that. So, and maybe it was great. Maybe it was, but I'm here now. So therefore, it wasn't that great because I'm here now. So then this person can give me something else in another area that's great or whatever. So that's why I can't talk about or have conversations other than what is necessary to move on in a relationship. I'm not talking about past.
Oh, yeah. The talking part, no. I'm not interested in talking about my ex. But I will remember things that they did. I mean, stuff may come up in conversation. Let's say my ex slept with my sister. I might tell you that, but I'm not going to judge my whole relationship with you off of what my ex did. But it will show me the things that I won't stand for.
All right. Tina, we're running out of time. We appreciate you calling and supporting us.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
You guys are my entertainment in the evenings.
Thank you.
All right. See you guys later.
See you soon, Tina.
All right.
So, we actually had a couple of more. I forgot where we left off at. No, is that the right one? Which one?
We're at 10. Right here.
Oh, number 10, poor driving. Don't know what that got to do with this. And number 11 could be with this, and it's laying all out at once. Pretty much telling everything that you are looking for, wanting, desire, all on the table at one time.
Layers.
Yeah, I agree. We tried to get to a couple of our Facebook people that give us input on the show. I did a topic saying, what are some reasons that makes a person undateable? I got unreliable, selfish, needy attention, lies, bad hygiene, no goals, ambition, lazy, no emotional intelligence, mentality, unstable, no income, no respect for others' time, lack of manners, ugly, bad breath came up again, incapable of checking on their children once y'all dating, or keeping in the old school as children should remain in the child's place. Candy?
All right. So the one I did was signs that are undateable. So I'm going to just give y'all the top ones. The top ones who won by the time I left and checked off, it said Gemini's 4, Capricorn 4,
Lies.
Scorpio 4, and Virgo's 4.
Who voted?
What are y'all?
Our Facebook friends.
I'm a Capricorn.
We
What
both
are you?
Capricorn.
A Libra.
Oh, okay. Libra got 1. All right, so then I'm going to tell you what I pulled down. So the most dateable the most dateable are Cancer girls and Pisces guys. The least dateable are Scorpio girls, Capricorn guys. And what are you, Charlie?
I don't know.
You said you were
A Libra.
a Libra. A Libra comes in at number 4 as least dateable. And Gemini comes right behind it at number 5. Oh, no, I'm further up. Where's
Number
the
9.
Gemini?
Number
I'm 9. Okay. I'm dateable. But
No,
you
that's
number
not
2.
dateable, is it?
You 2, least dateable.
Oh, I know where I was at.
you the number 1 guy that nobody, both of y'all.
I'm not dating.
Can't
That's
nobody
not
date y'all.
Everybody want
Cannot
bun.
nobody.
Everybody want bun.
Every Capricorn.
Exactly.
Do you know how many people
Exactly.
want to? Do you know how many? Man,
No, people want to take you on dates, one date, and then they want to let go.
I have never.
And they got
In,
Libras
in my
number
30
4. I don't
years
know
of
why.
living, in my 30 years of living, I have never gone on just one date with anybody. They always ask for a second date.
Okay.
Always. That's our mothers.
To kind of go back to mine, I thought this was kind of, I ain't gonna say neat, but I thought this was a good one. It says patterns of behavior that show that they cannot be trusted, lying, disappearing, inconsistency, disrespectful, not over their last relationship, not self-sufficient, crazy, etc.
That's a Capricorn.
And actually, one of my
One thing I didn't like is all those negatives of why people are undateable. It really wasn't anything of substance of why people are not dateable. I mean,
this was kind of like what makes a person undateable to them per se.
Right, because when people talking about, those were all physical appearances, your hair, your your breast thing. They're fixable.
Yeah,
Most
because
things.
we didn't go into like why a person feels that they're undateable.
Yeah, why a person feels.
Well, here's
That was
one.
mad
Here's one a
superficial.
little bit more, I guess, non-physical. Well, some of it is thirsty or too intense, insecurity.
I think insecure is like
dishonesty, poor mental health, poor mentality, arrogance, low-key hates women, whoremonger tendencies, lack of drive or ambition, don't know the Lord, toxic baby mama, legally married, otherwise committed, back and forth with an ex, still living with an ex, or other type of goofy mess that ain't nobody got time for.
Who wrote that, Charlie?
I didn't like
A
that.
classmate that we went to high school, Stephanie. Y'all actually met her. She came to Thumper's gathering. So
Who?
Stephanie. Well, you want to give some thoughts because we only got a little bit of time left.
I'll let you go first.
Oh, I don't know. I always thought I was dateable. So
I know I'm dateable. I'm marriable too. 2 times.
me too. Somebody took their medication and finally. Right. You want to give any final thoughts on the subject, Thumper?
I personally don't think I'm dateable right now.
Because of time or your or mental state? Not mental.
No, I just
bad way.
I was gonna say that's kind of no. I don't think I'm dateable only because I think I'm a jerk. Honestly, being candid with my friends, I think that I'm a jerk. I think I'm an asshole, and anybody because I feel like I'm a really good catch. A lot of people may not see it, but I feel like I'm a really good catch. If I do not see you matching my energy, like I get up for work.
Exactly.
If I get
exactly how I feel.
if I'm getting up for work at 7, going to work all day dealing with crises and doing all this stuff, and you not doing anything, like I'm a jerk. I'll tell you about yourself. No, I'm not, because most of the people that I have dated, most of the people that I'm currently dating, they would tell you that I was an asshole. I was a jerk.
Side note: Malik said you choosy.
But also Malik doesn't matter.
Yeah. It was
Isn't that
kind of
rude?
similar to Thumper, but I think for me it's more or less I don't have time. My patience is short. As you get older, you don't have time for foolishness. So I need to be straightforward. I need for it to be just what it is right then and there. I don't need to play any games. Just be straight up. What it is that you want? What is we trying to get? And let's move forward. Other than that, I really don't have time.
All right, not to backtrack real quick, but I did find this, and I meant to say this earlier. So it's 11 bad social habits that make you undateable. Number 1, you don't like to go out. Number 2, you enjoy your me time too much to share it with another person. Number 3, you're too busy to date. Number 4, you don't like to get all dressed up. Number 5, you have issues from previous relationships. Number 6, you have crazy high standards. Number 7, you rely too much on the opinion of your friends and family. And number 8, you could be a wee bit clingy. Number 9, you're too competitive. Number 10, you can sometimes be tactless.
What's number 9?
You're too competitive.
Mm-hmm. Read that again one more time. So the people in the back can hear that.
Too competitive. Look, when I saw that myself, I was like, oh, ouch.
Dwayne.
Wait, what?
Like, that hurts.
As long as you ain't competitive towards me, we good.
We've been bowling together. All right, so number 11, you wouldn't date you.
I wouldn't date me.
All right.
I would date me.
We know I'll date me.
I'll date me.
I'll be candid. I will fuck.
I think I'm a great catch.
I would not date me.
I would just.
My feelings would be hurt 24 because I'm not. It's not intentionally being an asshole. It's
so Martin said he thinks you're enjoying your young life right now.
We about the same age.
Settling down, and it's not time for that right now.
We about the same age.
We came up with a segment for Kandid Discussion for Wednesdays. We're gonna do. You ready, Trump? WCW, and I had to do my WCW for today.
Woman Crush Wednesday.
Oh, look at me.
So,
that's a nice picture. I love that.
It's nothing like me seeing her smile because most of the time she's,
Smiling.
smiling when I'm not around. But it's a beautiful smile.
Yes, it is. Let me see.
All right. You want to go over any events or anything like that going up?
Our next event is actually this weekend, Valentine's Day weekend.
President's Day weekend for those.
Yeah, President's Day weekend
for those that don't celebrate.
Those who don't have a Valentine.
Pick one. President's Day weekend.
It's just the President's Day weekend.
Actually, they do have a few more rooms left. So if you don't mind driving up, get at me. We can get you in there.
For the ski trip.
For the ski trip.
All right,
it's
so
the
we
ski trip.
have a new Sip and Paint coming up.
Yes. On March 21st, we have the new Sip and Paint. Location is private, so if you want more information, get at myself or Unrestricted D. We have 2 male models, and ladies, it's going to be nice.
For more information, you can go to www.kkse.club.
Yes.
Is it okay to say?
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
So we also tend to support other social events, social groups, things of that nature as well.
Well, Goombay or Spades League has just started, but it's not too late if anyone wants to join. If spades teams out there, we were playing at Dave & Buster's in Ritchie Court Tuesdays from 7 to 9:30 p.m. So if you still have a team, you can hurry up and join. And if you need more information, it's goombay.net.
And also sign up for kickball. Kickball will be signing up soon for
spring. We're excited. We're excited about kickball.
So that's where
all levels.
If you wanted to play kickball, you remember playing kickball as a child, come on out. I mean,
sign up for Trainwreck.
Or you could be off the market like Thumper.
Ooh, who's off the market? Put my phone up there.
There's a spot open on a freshman.
All right, so look. Hey, this is how we do, y'all. We joke with each other, we laugh with each other. Yeah. But we have to get out of here. We thank Charlie and we thank Thumper for coming to support us as always on Kandid Discussion. I'm Unrestricted D.
I'm Candy Davis.
I'm Charlie.
And
I'm here.
And that's Thumper. All right, appreciate it.
Thank y'all.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.